Builds for the build god.
Right, we must give him his due. All right.
Okay, so on the tighter than we have the Artemis Gat left side, mortar carronade right with the Banshee front, the prominent thing rocking the carronade fish, Merc cannon left, mortar cannon right. On the Durndal we have a Gat mortar pyramidion with a flare, Artemis left side, and the prototype with Hwacha, Banshee, carronade. Here we go, round two.
Ding, ding, ding. Well, the blue team have got a better spawn this time. It's going to allow them to stick together. In our abortive first game, the real problem they had was they started quite split up. And, of course, the captain repeatedly DC'd. Now, Titan the Merryman is firing some Banshee shots from long range here. Durandal is now in range of that Gatling. Prototype's kind of hanging behind. This is a pretty bad idea here. The Durandal's kind of all dressed up, nowhere to go, about to get double teamed. Oh, the prototype is coming around the side. Maybe the Durandal was simply luring them in as the Watcher shots find their mark on the prominent thing. Prominent thing ducks low to avoid those Watchers.
Nothing getting disabled on the prominent thing though. But
I think most of those rockets either missed or just smashed into the balloon. The prototype's balloon is out.
Exceedingly hard to shoot.
Oh my
Watches
goodness,
at long range.
Let that buffed heavy carronade on that Blenderfish, the prominent thing. Absolutely brutal, destroying prototype's balloon.
Now, Durndal not doing a whole hell of a lot with that mortar, just raining down on the Junker's balloon. Not a lot happening there, prominent thing. And prototype duking it out, but prototype just
these two ships rather oddly deciding to just go one-on-one on each other here.
Prototype trying to do a tar pass, but getting caught up on the guy's balloon.
Watcherfish cannot defeat a Blenderfish one-on-one. I feel the prototype must understand this fundamental fact. Or maybe he'll have to learn it the hard way as his balloon goes down, his hull goes down, pops drogue shoot. But he is not long for this world, I feel.
Well, it's not about killing him, it's about keeping him out of the fight, which I think he's achieving right now, so now it's Durndal. It's all of Durndal.
By keeping him out of the fight, you mean slowly dying while Prominent Thing blends him down to the ground? I suppose technically, yes. Yeah. Anyway, the Titan Merryman just got straight around the Durandal here. This fight isn't really going anywhere. However, the prototype just continues to sink down and down and down. Prominent Thing takes a bit of an odd bounce there. Prototype's balloon is down, popping drogue shoot, which I feel is just prolonging the inevitable here. Just, if you're going to play a Hatcherfish, what you need to do is you need to start alternating. Oh, but the Durandal's dropping down low. I think he had a drop shoot, whereas the Titan, the Merryman, didn't. Durandal might get a kill here on the Prominent Thing. Oh, big ram almost takes out the permahull, but he's still just barely alive.
Prototype trying to ascend, recollect themselves, having a rough go of it. Durandal just keeping right up with the Prominent Thing.
I feel Durandal should have done that a lot earlier than he did, because Prototype was almost dead there.
Prototype backing up. Looks like he's going to try to deck clear with the watch on the Junker. Nice mortar and finishing him off. Prototype is very nervous about committing a whole Watcher barrage, and a lot of it's getting wasted on the balloons.
Well, the Watcher's finally hitting their mark now, taking out the broadside of the Titan the Merryman.
Glowwater Thralls. Tighter than the Merryman ship. And he's just gonna rain cat, and this looks like it's gonna be a pretty quick fight.
Far too far away to make any difference in this fight. Balloons down, hulls down, the Titan the Merryman, and hang on a minute, Durandal's taken a oh my goodness. Well, Durandal screwed up a perfectly solid finish there, but the prototype's coming around with the Watcher. No, but that one bounce has given the Prominent Thing time to get back in. And they've already blended down the prototype's balloon. They're going to need to start working on the Durandal here before the Titan the Merryman gets killed, which could be any moment now. Titan the Merryman pops some moonshine, trying to escape. Oh, but does not. Now the prominent thing is in a 2-on-1 situation, which he does not want to be in. No siree, Bob.
Durandal's taking quite a long time to get turned around here. Prototype with the one
some
missile.
Precision Watcher shot. Well, okay. Was some precision Watcher shots there.
He's gonna back up and try to coast to red spawn. I think that was the best decision. Tighter than MM can be back in this fight pretty quickly. Durandal smells blood in the water.
Yep. Tighter than MM. Pretty much back in it now. Surprised he's not already firing those. There we go. There's the Banshees firing in on Durandal, but not doing a whole lot is the prominent thing. Ah, but the prominent thing can ascend higher.
He did that
Durandal
thing
going
where you
underneath.
overcommit and then overshoot.
Yep. Oh, but
Look at that.
Durandal doing a great job of spinning around, turning.
The one thing that you have to recognize about that carronade is if you're point blank with it with your Pyramidion, then it has the potential to take out your front guns.
Yes it does.
You gotta watch out for that.
Everything on Titan, also on Titan Merryman is taken out or on fire as the prominent thing backs away.
Durandal just keeps hunting.
Durandal wants this kill on the prominent thing. He's not going to give it up.
Good.
Oh, nice. Oh, great flying here from the Glowwater Thralls. Prominent thing just led him on a merry little chase there, which ended in its horrible demise. Now the Watcherfish is on his own. There's no way. I don't think he's going to get out of this alive.
And now Tighter than Merryman's everything is
Tighter than
pretty much
Merryman,
destroyed.
body block prototype there. I don't know if it's deliberate or not. And the prototype's balloon is going down. Down. Durandal's coming in, but Durandal may be coming into a meat grind situation if they can finish him off quickly. Prototype's armor is up. He's popping tar.
No engines. Got that carronade right
No
in the
engines.
engines.
Oh boy.
Do you think Prominent's using Lochnagar? No, he's using Charged right now.
Yep.
Lochnagar really helpful in these types of situations.
Ooh.
Pretty much the only gun you ever want to use Lochnagar in.
No, Durandal, if Titan the Merryman could just... Scrim is really abusing that moonshine on the Titan the Merryman, and I'm not sure it's helping that much.
I like to use it as a kind of correctional device. Like, just give a short burst of moonshine to change your direction really quickly. Or if you're turning,
I feel he was trying to use it to sort of strafe around Durandal, but I mean, I think he was just so close. I mean, you can't strafe that quickly when it's that close. Now Durandal making an escape. Yeah. Prototype coming in. Durandal is kind of stuck locked here by the prominent thing. Oh, Durandal's taking heavy damage.
He's gonna
Durandal going
into
underneath. Oh, very sneaky, Durandal. Very sneaky.
I don't think that was a choice. I think that was, oh shit, my balloon's down. Looks like we're going down.
Taking out the prototype. Merryman, focusing prototype. It's good. It's
really struggling to try and keep those arcs in.
Prominent thing switching fire to Durandal. He's leaving it to Titan the Merryman to finish off the prototype while he takes out the Durandal. Now both blue teams balloons are down.
The problem is, if you're tighter than Merryman at this point, you want to be ascending because you don't want to be lower than the carronade. Because if the carronade is taking out another ship, it's just going to make it descend. So you want to be higher.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Durandal doing a great job, Durandal kind of ramming down the Titan of Merryman, even though he doesn't have a balloon. Pretty impressive.
Durandal taking some hits. Oh, prominent thing. Nice red team sandwich there.
Takes him out. Durandal also dead. Okay, where oh where will the RhinoRiders spawn? Oh, right in their home base, so to speak. Right in No Man Patch. Oh dear, a split spawn here. This is very rough.
I'd like to see prototypes start going around the mountain.
However, no spots are down yet, but they might not even care enough to get those spots. Oh, going high altitude here, trying to join up high in
Prominent
the air
thing's
above
looking
the
right at
arch.
them. There it is.
Oh,
Durandal, they
they're
could
like, you can
potentially
just
make
hear
something
the
of this.
chariots of fire as Prototype and Durandal rush into each other's arms. Do, 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 do. And then the record scratches as the Prototype balloon gets taken out. Prototype tries
Nice
to pop
water
the top, he's
burst
taken a
on the way
horrific
down.
damage, trying to pop the drogue chute, but he's gone. And the Glowwater Thralls came the first game of this series.
Excellent play by the red team, helping deal with that Watcha very well.
Very good piloting, evasion, very good alternating with that heavy carronade.
There's a very fine art to using Pyramidian goldfishes combo. It's very kind of like watching a ballet. You see the goldfish just dancing around and disabling everything. How long did the 9 teams take you last week? Like 6 hours?
It didn't take 6 hours.
It took like
took about, I think, 4.5. Closing in on
Oh, but you were
5.
casting because you casted some AC games before that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I was casting probably for like a solid 5-6 hours. Oh, good. It keeps your stamina up. Grey Knight saying, "I love catching him with my mouth." I have no idea what he means there.
jelly beans.
I'm choosing to
Brick.
interpret it.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans, right?
Get your mind out of the
Okay,
gutter.
well,
Context.
I'll drag my mind kicking and screaming out of the gutter.
Speaking of the gutter, we're headed into Parison Rumble.
Paraton Rumble, like a big green greyish sewer. Except it's a city.
I feel like it's the Detroit of the Goyle world.
Comparison has been made. Anyway, yes.
On the red team, we have the Glowwater Thralls liking this junker. Better than the Merrymen. The mortar, carronade right side, Artemis Gat left with the Banshee front. On the prominent thing, once again taking that carronade fish with the flare, mortar complements. The Durandal, we have the Gat mortar front with flare, Artemis left side, and on the ground we have a Gat mortar Pyramidian with flare, Artemis on the side as well. Looks like they're opting to Prim Brawl. See how that treats them against that carronade, whether they focus it or whether they want to take up the DPS.
Yeah, sometimes when you've just been overwhelmed by a tricky build, sometimes you just got to go back to the I think especially with sort of a combination coalition team, these guys might not have flown together that much. Just doing the basics and focusing on the fundamentals, like the double Pyramidian here, might just be able to carry them through.
I mean, we know the basics are good. We've seen Wolfpack absolutely slaughter everything in their path with it.
But then, well, yes, you say that, of course. The Wolfpack, for the first time ever, well, virtually for the first time ever, depending on whether or not we count the Falconeers, did not win the Sunday Rumble last week. The Merrymen did. So, yeah, now the Wolfpack are trying to reclaim their crown, so to speak. Now, the Tide of the Merrymen, prominent
getting
thing.
caught up on that rebar there. Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You do not want to be going into an engagement bouncing off scrap to start.
No, you don't.
We had a very severe disadvantage. It looks like Blue Team's preparing for a bit of an awkward kind of ambush. Durandal needs to back up. God knows if the engagement started there, it'd take a while to get up vertically, get over the building. So they're spotted, but Blue Team still has not been spotted, so bit of a sight advantage going to Blue Team. Durandal's going to be coasting low.
Oh, very low flying here by Titan the Merryman. I mean, you could just reach out and touch the building from how low the Titan the Merryman was flying. Was indeed perhaps tighter than the Merryman. Oh, Titan the Merryman has now been spotted. Grund also spotted. Gonna be seeing an engagement here, I feel.
That through the cloud spot.
Very long range mortar fire going through this corridor. I don't think that's
Prominent
really
thing does not want to
make any
play
difference.
with this. I mean, he has a carronade.
No, he's got
be
no
rough
reason
to
to
try
play
to-
with this.
Yeah. Needs to just attempt to try and close the gap. Durandal looks like he's trying to set up some sort of ambush here, but I can only feel like it's gonna go very awry because it's gonna take him a while to get into the engagement.
Yeah, especially Grund's really committing. Grund, I think, is trying to bait them into going through that tight gap, but it doesn't look like Glowwater's going to take the bait.
Why on earth would a junker ever take that bait when they have to control broadsides and they have no front-facing? Well, they have one front-facing gun, but I wouldn't be leading into a Pyramidion with a Banshee and expecting anything but
that comes through that corridor is going to get ground up by the focus fire of Grund and the Durandal. However, Glowwater are going to have to find a way to engage. Oh, they're going to try and just sort of shoot through with the Titan Merrymen firing with its Gatling Artemis side, and they are connecting. But
It is
they're
a Merryman.
connecting, but
A lot of that mortar going to the
barely
balloon.
doing any damage at all.
It's very hard to.
Yeah, I
try
think
and
these two
control your
teams are
arcs
going
too
to
close.
start realizing very quickly this is a stalemate and nothing is going to happen here.
I want to see Durandal ramp it. That's what I want to
Yeah,
see.
I mean, perhaps a bold flanking attack is what's called for. And it looks like that may be what's happening as Durandal's going around the side.
Grond's
If they
pushing
time this
forward.
well, this could pay off.
He's just.
Durandal's coming around the corner. He hasn't been spotted yet. Oh,
And
here we go.
there's that guy.
Durandal's
He's
firing
gonna
on the
focus
prominent
the
thing. He's
carronade.
going full speed ahead. He's gonna charge the carronade fish. The armor is down. The mortars are raining in. Boom, boom, boom. And the armor's just gotten up.
Just staying alive. Grond needs to start getting in, kerosining, doing something. Come on, get into this fight. He cannot afford to be leaving the Durandal to 2v1. But there goes the goldfish, and now Titan the Merryman is going to have a rough time trying to run or get a quick kill with that building quickly. Removing the
Great
former.
flanking attack. Caught Glowwater completely off guard. Grund rams into Titan the Merryman. Titan the Merryman's now stuck against this wall. I don't think he's going to be able to escape. Unless,
Just raining
well,
it onto him.
death is the last escape, one might say, and he's about to experience this as he gets crushed into the wall and explodes. Prominent thing coming in. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, my ally's dead. Shit. Probably going to start pulling back.
Oh shit,
He has time to, as Durandal comes in. Oh shit. Oh, I wasn't invited. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but Prominent Thing's finding it difficult. He's going to have to go underneath, it looks like.
He's now
we're
getting duct taped to a flagpole.
Yes. In his underwear. Oh, but it was only a glancing ram from the Grond. It did not stop. Why is the Prominent Thing is turning around to engage? 2-on-1.
I don't know
For
why.
whatever reason.
He could have
Down.
completely outrun that. That's just one of those kind of nerve things that led to terrible decision making. Like, you could have easily just coasted around that second building and met up with the tighter than MM. But my God, it's just a
Now
chain.
Titan the Merryman is in a bad situation.
This is chain feeding, man.
That was just I'm not sure why they did that. Oh, it is worth noting that Crafford Sturty is not piloting that goldfish. It's Fiasco Total. That was a total fiasco, I will say that, turning around into a 2-on-1 situation when he could have escaped. And now the Prominent Thing's coming back in. It's finally might be a 2-on-2 situation again, but Durandal and Grund, they're focusing on the Merryman here.
This wasn't
Tighter than.
terrible. The tighter
Oh.
than.
Nice duck there by the Titan and Merrymen. However, the Gron's going right through onto the prominent thing. Looks like the ram is gonna... Oh no, the ram does not connect. It's the prominent thing. Pulls back. Armor's down. He's not using that
Gron's just gonna
carronade to
ram
good
him into
effect.
terrain here, and this could be quicker. Oh, just going wide of that building. Getting torn apart there. The Merryman
Oh, yes,
once again on his own.
RhinoRiders here when all else fails. Just
The
go
Goldfish
for double
contributing
meta.
3 of the 4 kills.
Oh dear, and
team.
Titan the Merryman. I don't think he's going to escape. I mean, he's
Nope.
caught in the crossfire here.
All hope just flees from his face as he rams into
Oh,
that building.
high-speed rams just smashes the Titan the Merryman around as he gets rammed into the side of the building and dies. And that is a devastating 5-0 victory for the RhinoRiders. Next game will decide the series, and it's going to be on Canyon Ambush.
Mateo Danglesod saying Zill's ship failed to respond in the 3v3 tournament. But that was the last kill, so it wasn't as egregiously bad.
Right, let's try this again.
Round 4.
I hope this doesn't become a theme in tonight's games.
Actually 5.
Oh, yeah, round 5, bloody hell. Thought this was going to be a short rumble today. Oh. Alright, you better appease the producer god.
On the rather the tighter than MM, we have the Gat Artemis left side, mortar carronade right with the Banshee up front, and on the prominent thing we have a carronade flare mortar goldfish. On the Durandal we have flare Artemis left side with Gat mortar up front, and on the ground Gat mortar flare Artemis as well. I did that without looking, by the way.
Brilliant. Okay. Okay, the teams talking about score when the last match was called 2-1, 1-2. Do they think we're gonna just like say next 3-4 kills and you've won or something?
No. This
Okay.
connection is shitting
Good.
out now too.
Oh, brilliant. When
today
it
is not our
rains,
day, folks.
when it rains, it pours.
Oh, it's looking steadier now. Okay, I think we've gotten past it. Blue team looking like they're gonna coast around the right side of the map. Red team goes to the left.
Oh,
Boy.
of course. They have to. So, Papa Paradox, how's your day? How's your week been?
Oh, not bad. Last week I wrote a really bad essay.
I see. What was it on?
I had to analyze a Wordsworth poem.
Oh, God forbid.
I did it in a narrative format, so I had to compare it to personal experience. It was a gong show.
Right, well, sounds like your university life has been fruitful.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
I wish I could just make Goyo analogies in essays and they would be understood. It'd be so much easier.
This Wordsworth poem is like a benderfish hovering above
I
a
wandered
pyramidion.
lonely as a cloud over the vales and hills. That's all I got.
I wandered lonely as a cloud until I got spotted by the Durandal and the Grons.
This is too music for me right now. So, brief spot into defensive. Oh shit, I don't actually want to go through this narrow chasm.
I don't think either team wants to go through this narrow chasm. However, the Titan of the Merrymen, by virtue of his Banshee rockets, is going to be able to
Ooh, it's gonna
harass
be a
the
bad
Gron.
ram here. Oh, what the hell? He just phased through
pulling
the
back. Prominent Thing realizing that it's good for him to hang back a little bit.
Gron taking a lot of the focus as he comes around that corner, which gives Durandal a nice little window of opportunity to try and...
Durandal's coming in. It's good synergy here.
Ooh, Prominent Thing going low for whatever reason. He's gonna be out of this fight.
Yes, going low, not really a particularly good idea. He's got the Grons balloon down. Oh, he's got the Grons balloon down.
Durandal's overcommitting a bit.
Down. If the Titan of the Merrymen can just ascend here, then the Prominent Thing can probably kill them both.
He's doing the double
great
tap.
Blender fish. Great blending here. Grun's down. He's bouncing off the ground.
Beautiful play from the Prominent Thing. Switching targets perfectly there.
Perfectly done. Now, both the ship's balloons are down, and I think they are both about to die, perhaps simultaneously here.
Grand is now dancing with the daffodils.
Dancing with the daffodils. I thought you were going to say dancing with the devil, but you said dancing with the daffodils.
That's another Wordsworth reference.
Oh, I see. Very good. Very literary.
Who has the English degree now, Brick? No.
Well, I've already got mine. You're going to have to take another 4 years at the very least. Anyway.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Blue respawning. Gonna need to do a little better than that next time.
Yeah, beautifully done there by the Glowwaters. Prominent Thing managed to duck and dive long enough to blend out both the Pyramidians, allowing Titan and Merrymen. Titan and Merrymen did great work strafing, avoiding those rams, circle strafing around. Just well played by both the Glowwater pilots. And the Titan and Merrymen has been spotted again. Are the two Pyramidians going to charge in again? Are they going to think, they're wise to our charge in and focus fire game now, and our charge in and ram game? Grund going very high altitude. Oh, maybe they're going to try splitting altitudes and doing it that way. The Durandal has not been spotted yet. Both Glowwater ships have been spotted, though. Grund comes in. Durandal comes in. They're going to have to time this well.
Grun's right into that mortar a little bit early.
Well, I think the Grun's just the bait here. The Durandal's coming around the side. Durandal has not been spotted. Now the Durandal is firing on the Prominent Thing.
Now they're going to be focusing that.
Yep, they're going to be charging in on the goldfish, going full pelt ahead here. Oh, big ram!
Nice ram, breaking those arcs, but his balloon is gone, and now his armor is too.
Durandal
Banshee
is
mortar,
falling
death
he goes
incarnate.
down. Can the Gron get a ram on the Titan of the Merrymen here? Oh, blends him out.
Oh.
Balloon goes down.
Ooh, awkward
Titan of the
engage
Merrymen's
here,
balloon is
switching
also
targets.
down. Titan of the Merrymen will be able to recover, though, but I don't think the Grond can.
will.
I say that.
Now the Prominent Thing, I think he made a over Phoenix Cloud there. I've done that on more than one occasion.
Oh my goodness, is the Prominent Thing going to
ram.
give away a kill here? I certainly hope not.
I mean, it's a possibility, but Grond ended up dedicating way more of that mortar to killing armor than he should have.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, the Prominent Thing almost gave away a kill completely unnecessarily there, but now the Grond's armor is down. Titan the Merrymen pursuing. The Durandal coming back in, though. This might be a meat grind if he's not careful. The Grond actually might be able to escape here.
But he's going to be useless in this next engagement, and
he takes the
Durandal
bounce
could
off the side of
potentially...
that canyon, and he's dead. And now
Oi.
Grundle is full on meat grinding here. Coming down onto the prominent thing. Oh, I say that, but he's actually getting some good damage on the prominent thing. Well, no, now he is. Now he realizes he has to back off for the RhinoRiders to have any chance of winning this thing.
He's gonna be moonshining backwards, or rather, that's Gron. Durandal is kerosining backwards.
Yes, Grond's kerosene is moonshining forwards, trying to get back to his damaged, battered ally as soon as possible. The balloon on the Durandal is down, the hull's down, the armor's down, everything's down. The Durandal continuing to drift backwards.
Sweet absinthe, you're in a carronade, you
Grondal be able to save him. Oh, is the Durandal's going to try and go underneath? But no.
Yeah, the goldfish just
get revenge for the last 5-0 loss, and the Glowwaters take this series, and they'll be advancing. Well, what can I say? I mean, just the second game from the Glowwaters tilting a bit, but they pulled it back. Just great flying all round from the Glowwaters.
Excellent focus firing from that carronade. I mean, carronade is really, or rather, the goldfish is really the linchpin on which that build lies.